Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Today I'm bringing you a TBR video. It is October 15th and today is the first day of the Spookathon, and I am just now filming this TBR and going to upload it tonight. Why am I like this? I meant to get this video up like over the weekend, but things happened, you know. I'm trying to hurry up and film this before my husband gets home and wants dinner, and then hopefully I'll get to edit and upload it so y'all can know what I'm reading for the Spookathon. This isn't just the Spookathon TBR, I'm also going to be participating in Spookathon and Witchathon. I don't know why I do this to myself. I think I could read more than I actually can, but I'm kind of cheating on the challenges a little bit. I'm making sure that at least one book fits challenges for all three readathons. I usually always just participate in the Spookathon, but then, you know, Spooktober sounds really fun. I mean, they do things like all month long. I'm just doing like the readathon part. I'm not doing any of the video challenges for Spooktober. Is that how you say it? It's like spook, but booktober. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm only doing the readathon part of that. And then Witchathon is happening as well. Without further ado, I'm just going to break it down by readathon. So Spookathon is first, and it is happening the 15th through the 21st. That was created by Books and Lala, and it is co-hosted this year by Peter at Peter Likes Books and Shannon over at Bookerly. The first challenge for the Spookathon is to read a thriller, and for that one I'm going to be reading Cujo by Stephen King. And I just love this copy. I don't know why. It's like orange and fabulous, and it probably had a dust jacket at one point, but it doesn't now. Been reading to read this for a while. Obviously, I've seen the movie. I love the movie, so I would like to know the source material. The next challenge for Spookathon is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for that one I'm reading Toil and Trouble, 15 Tales of Women in Witchcraft. I don't know if you can see this, and I'm so sorry if it's glaring, but this is also the group read for the readathon. And I'm doubling up because I'm cheating. The next challenge is to read a book not set in the current time period. And for that one, I'm reading Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James. It is kind of a continuation of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and some mystery and thrilling things happen. The next challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title, and for that one I chose Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James. Death is a spooky word, so I just felt that since I'm doubling up on books for challenges, that one works very well for this. The next challenge is to read a book with pictures in it, and for that one I am reading Curse of the Bane by Joseph Delaney. This is the second book in the Last Apprentice series, and I'm trying to find some, there we go. Spoiler alert. Has pictures in it. I read the first one probably around the time that the movie Seventh Son came out with Ben Barnes, and I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. So I wanted to read the source material. So second book in this series. So that is all the challenges for Spookathon. Now I'm moving on to Spooktober, which is a readathon going on between the 21st and the 27th. It was created by Vanessa at Paper Fairy, and it is being co-hosted by a slew of people. Zariah at Zariah Rose, Reggie at Don't Stop Reading, Derby Lane Reading, and Chelsea Palmer from Ponies and Books. And the first challenge for that one is to read a Halloween-themed book, and for that one I'm reading A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. The second challenge is pick a clan and read a book featuring your mascot. Each co-host has a mascot, and you pick whoever you want to be with. And for me, I chose Lycans, and for that one I'm going to be reading Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh. This is the 6th book in the Side Changeling series. They call them changelings, but they are shifters. One clan is wolves, another clan is panthers. The next challenge for that one is read a book that features a haunted house, and for that one I am reading Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. This is the first book in the Goosebumps series. I've been slowly but surely getting every single book in the Goosebumps. It's a lot, but whenever they're at Goodwill's like all over, so whenever I see them I just pick them up, and this is the first one. Really excited to be reading this. I loved the show when I was younger. I really just want to read all of the Goosebumps books. Next is read poetry or a collection of short stories. For that one, I chose Bloody Irish by Bob Kieran. Kieran? I don't know. These are some Celtic vampire legends, and I just loved this cover when I saw it at Barnes & Noble, so I had to pick it up. And the next challenge is read a book based on something that you are afraid of or used to be afraid of. And for that one, I chose Dark Graphic Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. This is a compilation of 3 Edgar Allan Poe stories, but it's like a graphic novel, so they have pictures and stuff in them. One of the stories in here features an insane asylum, and that is kind of one thing that I was afraid of. Either being trapped in an insane asylum, or sometimes you can go on those like spooky tours into like abandoned insane asylums. That really scares me. So I thought this would work very well. And that is all for Spooktober. The next readathon is the Witchathon, which was created by Rhiannon over at Crescent Moon Reads. And I love Rhiannon so much. If you're not following her, you should. She came up with this readathon, and the first challenge for this one is read a book that is bound to make you warm and happy. For that one, I'm reusing A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. This is a cozy mystery, so yes, it is a mystery. It has like the whodunit or the thriller aspects of it, but it's a cozy, so it's all, you know, nice and light and fluffy and warm. The next challenge is to read a book by candlelight, and I'm just gonna pick a book and read by candlelight. The next one is read a spooky horror / thriller novel. For that one, I am reusing Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. The next one is read a book that has paranormal elements, and I am using Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh for that one. The next challenge is read a book that features your ethnic heritage, and for that one I am reusing Bloody Irish by Bob Kieran. The next challenge is to buddy read a book, and for that one I'm just reusing A Potion to Die For because that is the Cozy Mystery Book Club book of the month, so everybody is going to be reading that book, so I'm buddy reading with everybody. And there is a group book for this readathon as well, and that is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. So that is it for the Witchathon readathon. I don't think I told you when that was taking place. That was taking place between the 24th and the 31st. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. The next thing I kind of wanted to do, if you don't follow Allie or at Hardback Hoarder on Twitter, you should. But she also created this spooky reading bingo card. And she put every readathon that's going on in October, and also she added a couple of extra things on there to kind of fill out this bingo card. So I am not only doing all of the readathons in October, I'm also going to try to get Blackout for Allie's bingo card. So to finish up the bingo board, the first challenge is to read a book with a hot drink. I'm just going to pick any book and drink some tea, some hot tea or some cocoa or something. The next challenge is to read a graphic novel, and for that one I am using The Dark Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. The next one I have is read a book with a black cover, and for that one I'm reading Snow White and the Queen of Mayhem by Melissa Lemon. I don't know where my hard copy of that book is, but trust me, it has a black cover. Maybe because it doesn't have the dust jacket on it, but I'm using it. And the next one is to read a Stephen King novel, which I am reading Cujo. Next one is read a book that involves a curse. I'm reading Curse of the Bane by Joseph Delaney. Next one is read a fairy tale retelling, and that one I'm going to use Snow White and the Queen of Mayhem by Melissa Lemon. And the last one to get Blackout on the bingo card is to read a book that has vampires, and I'm going to be reading Bloody Irish, Celtic Vampire Legends. I don't know why I just decided to use that accent, but that is all of the readathons that are happening in October and getting Blackout on Allie from Hardback Hoarder's bingo card. I'm very excited. Lots of spooky reading that's going to be happening in the last 15 days of October. I'm also going to try to vlog like I did with Tome Infinity and Beyond. I got really into it and in the hang of it. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing that. If you're participating in any of these readathons, please comment below and let me know. Also, all of the info on all these readathons, along with the creators and the co-hosts, are going to be in the description box below for you as well. I'll see you next time, avid readers.